Ginny Barnett. So I have Ginny's bio, and I'll have questions for Ginny about her bio and her typing skills. Because the font is really, what is this, 11?
Why don't you put your glasses?
No, keys. I can do this.
He's an actor.
I know. Now Jenny has lived in Burbank since 1991. That's a long time.
Yes.
She's been involved in volunteering with a number of organizations, and I know a couple of them.
Yes, you do.
She's been in Fire Corps, which you will explain to us what Fire Corps
Here today.
is since 2002.
Yes.
And Fire Corps is the volunteer organization that's attached to the Burbank Fire Department.
Yes, it is.
So you are CERT, which is C-E-R-T.
Community Emergency Response Trained.
Damn, that's important. There's probably a big old test that she had to take and everything.
There was a lot of testing, but
She's been trained in search and rescue, triage, arson watch.
Arson.
Yes.
Put the matches down.
Yeah, put the matches down, because she's seen me before the makeup went on, and God knows that was disaster preparedness alone. Now I have found, she's found that this information has been important in her life.
Yes.
And she would like to share some of the things that she's learned. And so we're going to be talking all about being prepared.
That's
Okay?
important.
That's the important
In
thing.
any emergency, wherever it is, so this will help everyone in the United States,
Right.
all of our fans.
And
Many-
Canada.
Many fans.
And Canada, and probably Europe.
Okay, so.
So take it away, honey bunch.
Well, first I need to do a disclaimer. I have been with Fire Corps for a number of years. However, I am not here as an official of the city of Burbank or from Fire Corps. I'm here as a concerned neighbor to share some information that when disaster hits, you're prepared, and that will make a big difference. What I'm going to give you today will make you 90% more prepared than most of the people in Burbank, especially Southern California.
We don't know, we're not prepared.
Yeah.
We're so not
I've
prepared.
got stuff all over the house, but
Yes.
if there's an emergency, that's not when you want to be running around.
Right, and you know, and it's like,
First thing I want you to do is find a pair of tennis shoes that you don't wear all the time, put a pair of socks in them and a flashlight, and put them directly under your bed. The 1994 earthquake came at like 4:30 in the morning. It was really dark, and I walked through my whole apartment and thank God did not step on a piece of glass or broken pottery. So that's the first. I want to have, you know, a sweatsuit or something right there, because in the Landers quake I was headed down the stairway in my sheet, which is probably not a great thing to do to go outside.
Good for you, Michael.
Yeah, that would work for my heart. So that's something, that's the first thing that gets you started. Then we talk about emergency plans. If you're single, what's the quickest way to get out of your apartment or your house? Making sure that you can do that easily. If there's a family, talk to your children. Make sure they're aware of the type of disasters, because in the Midwest, tornadoes just ravage the countryside. So make sure that they're aware of what they need to do. Talk to them on a regular basis about this. This is something that should become natural in their vocabulary, that they know what to do. When Cole was 6, my goddaughter's son, we put him in bed and we crawled in on the floor and we shook the bed like it was an earthquake, so that he would know what that might feel like. And he was able to open the window and get out if he needed to. He knew not to go into the hallway in case something was falling. It's just training them. And we have to give kids a lot more credit, because they're smarter than we think sometimes. And this is more like, what kind of game can we do with this? What can we make it fun so that they really hone in on those qualities that they need to have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an excellent.
So then also, if you've got someone disabled, or you have somebody, a senior citizen that may not move as quickly as possible, making sure that they're aware of what they need to do, how to get them out of the house, and move that type of thing into their thinking. Even if they don't live with you, it's important to go over to their place that they live and make sure that they're aware of what that looks like. We do the preparedness seminars right in my apartment complex.
Wonderful.
Yes, we
That's
did.
a wonderful
Eric and I
service.
did that. So another thing that you can do right now and continue to do is to always have a half a tank of gas in your car.
At least.
At least.
And we live in LA, so it's a little
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah,
I tried to do that because,
Yeah,
you do.
well, the fact
Yeah,
is
you
that
do.
if you keep it at half a tank, it's not as expensive to fill it up. And you'd be able to get to places and get out to do things. And are the gas stations gonna have electricity? Probably not. Are the ATMs gonna have electricity? Probably not. The grocery stores? No. So what you wanna do is prepare for that. I have $15 in ones, and I have a roll of quarters in my kit that I have.
that's a good idea too.
So that you have that, because you don't want to go to a store that happens to be open and they want you've got a $20 bill and they say, well, we'll take that for this bottle of water. So you want to be prepared for the point about communication. Wherever you live, because there's tornadoes, there's hurricanes, there's fires, there's earthquakes,
Something.
wherever it is, you need to have a contact outside your normal local area. You're in Texas, the family's, you
Yeah,
know,
or my friend Zoe
Yeah.
up in Washington.
Zoe
Am I
up in
supposed to go
Washington.
there?
No, you're just supposed to be able to contact them,
To
so
let
if your
them know
family's
that I-
looking
yeah.
for you.
My family would never be looking for me.
You call me.
I'll
Call me.
You can call me.
You can call either one
I
of
want
us.
it to be
Yeah,
clear.
exactly. Yeah, right. Hi, I'm fine. Who is this
Yeah.
Marguerite person?
They would be going, is she dead yet?
God, the big one didn't take her out. Nothing is.
That's it. However, some people have families that may be
I
concerned.
remember, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so
You
it's a
remember the
situation of, and having those phone numbers in a place that you can get to them. You may not be able to grab your purse. You may not be able to
I always
To
can grab my purse.
do things that, you know, is your phone always in some place? You do not want to leave your pet at home. You want to take your pet because fire departments and police departments are going to be totally overwhelmed, and they're not going to, you can't call them and
Right.
say, would you please go pick up Fluffy? Not going to
That's not-
happen.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to take them and have supplies for them also.
Well, Jimmy, thank you so much. This is all really good news.
Fabulous
And
overview.
if you
Come
want to
back.
know more next week to hear the rest of what to put in your go bag and for your pets, okay? So we'll see you next time.
And remember, subscribe.